Here's Brown. Making a mark on the offensive end, scoring around 13 a game. Pass to Bridges. And that's good. His first bucket of the game. Hey, no shortage of experience on either side tonight. Chris, coming into the league, what were some of the lessons you learned from the vets you played with?
I mean, there were so many lessons my vets taught me, but I think one of the biggest is that it's a marathon. And when it's a marathon, you got to keep your emotions in check, stay steady, not let a win get you two up, don't let a loss get you two down. Keep those blinders on.
And it's the Heat with the ball. The Warriors getting their last shot to go. Shot clock at 5. Here's Brown. And Brown with the stuff.
When Brown has the ball in his hands, he's so dangerous in the two-man game.
Miami foul. Cam Reddish. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Just over a minute and a half in. Lillard outside. And the layup falls.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out.
Oh, it's simple. When you fail to put a body on someone, you're inviting a breakdown on the defensive flags.
Now here's Brown. And the shot goes. Brown's got his second basket of the game.
Oh, you love the level of concentration Brown maintains. I mean, taking the hit well and finishing in style.
They shoot again. And it's good on the layup. He's got 6.
He's got the hot hand right now. As long as he can keep getting open, they've got to keep feeding him.
Pass to Jones. Here's Reddish. The 3 from Thompson. He can't get it to go.
Defensive breakdown. And they can't capitalize. He'll hit that shot almost every time.
Now here's Brown. Outside Jones. 6 on the shot clock. Fires for 3. Brown can't hit. The Warriors leading. To the middle. Here's Bull. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
For his position, Booker does a solid job moving the ball. He's got great passing instincts.
The 3 from Washington. Here's Lillard. Looking for his first basket, still in this one. On the take. It doesn't go for him. Nice D from Bridges.
But we talk about the grind, starting from the bottom. That's the end of the living. Coming up in East Oakland, shooting hoops on a curl tree branch, then a milk crate. You do what you can to make it work.
Here's Brown. 13 feet out. Doesn't go in. 2 for 4 in this game. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And Dame and his older brother competed in everything. Wrestling, basketball. That's where that fire started.
They say you need to care about basketball until they schooled him on the court. After that, he was like, okay. Okay, you laughing, we'll see. That's where it all started. The rest, rap. It's history.
Now here's Brown. Driving inside. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. And it's Lillard penetrating. And the dunk by Lillard.
And don't sleep on Lillard's vertical. When he's going strong to the bucket, he's capable of throwdowns like these.
Washington right side. Here's the 3. No good on the shot. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way. Here's Thompson. Good. And it's Lillard who picks up the assist.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
Yeah, you got to be careful. It's still early. They've expended a lot of energy, but they've also built a nice cushion here.
Personal foul. First team foul.
It's Brown on the wing. They double team Brown over Booker.
And they've done a pretty good job working the ball inside, but haven't been able to convert at all.
Still plenty of time for him to contribute in this game, but it's a tough stretch he's going through.
And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. Brown with the steal. .32 seconds left in the first quarter. Just 5 on the clock. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. Here's Jones. Shot to end the cold streak. Oh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
His first
And
personal
for
foul.
Brown, it's about consistently improving. We've seen flashes from him, but now it's time for him to meet expectations.
Free throw good. Brown. And both free throws good for Brown. Now Lillard. Thompson outside. Stolen by Kennard. 1 second left. And so it's the Golden State Warriors up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. Their key to consistency has been their dominant.
Miami Heat dancer. All right, look who's coming onto the court.
If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one.
Dancer.
All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for the Warriors?
They've carried out a great game plan in the paint so far, working it down low a lot and getting high percentage looks.
Also, their passing has been terrific in the first half. They'll be happy with all those assists.
It's Brown on the wing. Just 4 to shoot. Down low. Here's the Yumbo. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over.
Now in the game, man.
And here are the Warriors now. To the paint. Here's Bull. Uses the glass on the layup. He's got 6.
They've been a little soft with their defense on the interior.
Pass to man. Robinson on the wing. For 3. Thompson pulls it in. So it's the Warriors now. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Next up, they'll take on the Rockets at Toyota Center. That'll put the finishing touches on a 5-game road trip.
First team foul.
Here in the second quarter, a little over a minute of play. Lillard outside. Inside. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. And the Warriors lead by 12. Second quarter here, just over a minute and a half played. Here's man. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. It's tipped. And here's Thompson for 3. Good. And it's Lillard who picks up the assist.
Now, this is Thompson's bread and butter. His three-point shot is as pure as it gets.
Here's man. Pass to Biyombo. Just 5 to shoot. Well, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over.
Golden State
Well,
ball.
the pace of the game has picked up over the years. Grant, you played on teams that played all styles. Did you sense the direction the game was going in?
Yeah, towards the end of my career, BA, you could see that the up-tempo teams got more and more successful. So it was inevitable that other teams would follow suit. As we know, trends catch on fast and quick in the NBA.
Shoots a fadeaway. Rebound by the Heat.
I don't know if you can credit the defense for that. It was just a missed opportunity.
Drops in the three. Kennard's got himself on the board with a three there.
They set Kennard up so well. He takes a composed shot and drains it.
To the inside. Here's Bowles. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
The coaching staff has to be upset. You can't give the opposition easy baskets like this.
Out of bounds, it'll go to the Warriors.
Warriors ball.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. It's stolen. Here's Mann. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Kennard outside. Robinson with it. 5 to shoot. Shoots over Thompson. Robinson can't hit. Thompson with it. And it's Robinson picking him up.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Here's Kennard. Whistle blows. Yep, that's going to be a travel.
We've seen more than a few miscues from them tonight.
Yeah, you got to be locked in at all times. Their inconsistent play is a big reason why they're losing.
And Lillard, here we go.
Okay, finish. I'm smoking, bro. Got to appreciate the brilliance of Lillard. Excels at ripping through the defense.
Pass to Reddish. Here's Brown. Booker defending. Brown inside. Shoots over Booker. Oh, nice shot by Brown. Brown's got his third bucket of the night.
With great physical and athletic tools, Brown's adept at pushing past contact.
One minute left in the second. And there is the whistle. That goes on Damian Lillard. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's his second.
I appreciate the aggression, but that's already his second foul. He's got to play it a little safer.
Here's Brown. Give him 8. 6 to shoot. It's Bridges on the wing. Pass to Jones. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover.
Their poor ball handling is really costing them. They've given up 4 points off turnovers. That's his second triple this quarter. I guess he's left that dry spell behind.
.29 seconds left in the half. Shot clock at 6. For 3, Bridges. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in. Bridges has got 5 now.
Oh, what incredible precision. Brown cutting the D to pieces in his pass.
Outside Booker. From deep. Nice D from Brown. Puts up a 3. No good. And so we've reached the end of the first half of play. Warriors. Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. And it's Miami's ball. It's a 14-point game. They host the Pistons after this one, and that'll be their second of 4 total games at home. Here's Mann. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. To the middle. Here's Biyombo. And Whiteside with the block.
Yeah, Whiteside won't allow that. You have to work way harder to outplay a blocker of his talent.
And here's Clarkson, averaging around 5 points a game. Drives to the hoop. It's rebounded by Biyombo.
He's not an easy man to stop when he's attacking the basket. The D doing everything he can.
Now here's Robinson. And right now he's currently putting up 6.5 points per game. Clock at 6. Here's Biyombo. And he lays it up and in. Biyombo's got his first basket of the night.
Look, when the D will give it to you, that's where you want your shots coming from. Arm's length from the bucket.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
Yeah. Horrible effort. It appears they may be on the brink of giving up.
Pass to Kennard. The 3 is up. It's rebounded by Golden State. 17 points was their biggest margin. To the paint. Here's Maker. Ooh, good finish at the rack off a slick feed.
Jordan Clarkson.
There aren't many players as big as Maker. He realizes this. Nice work inside.
Here's Mann. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. They get it back. Here's Robinson. Tries again. And it's blocked by Whiteside. Inside. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. And the Warriors lead by 18.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
Starting to take over here, building a big lead that could ultimately prove insurmountable.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
In 2016, the NBA Players Association made history, voting to extend health insurance to retired players with at least 3 years of service. Chris Paul said, quote, "They paved the way for our game. This is just the little that we could do. Whenever my tenure is up as president of the union, that will be easily the greatest achievement." Brian?
Boy, that is big time, Allie. Good stuff there. Thank you for that. A different look for Miami. That one misses. Fast break Miami. And the basket by Bridges.
I mean, I don't always like the fast break, but the D was set up well inside.
Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. There's a screen. Down low. Oh, hey, how about that?
What just happened?
And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Hey, getting better at reading the screen and roll. Maker just taking what he sees out there.
Now Brown. Give him 8. Here's Jones. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in. Jones has got his first 2 points. And the emergence of Jaylen Brown's ability to take over at the offensive end, Grant, it's been a joy to watch.
Oh, such a joy. I mean, his improvement as a ball handler may be the biggest reason. He can drive the ball either direction now, create the space he needs for his jumper, and he's no longer a turnover waiting to happen.
For 3, Bridges. That one is off. So Golden State will take it the other way. To the paint. Here's Maker. And he throws it down with one hand.
Now this is what you like seeing. Maker not just laying it up, but powering it down.
Pass to Jones. Here's Reddish. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Here's Brown. And it's blocked by Whiteside. Deflects the pass. Stolen by Bridges. Here's Brown. No good that time.
Well, until he starts knocking down some shots, I don't think the deficit's going to get any smaller.
Miami foul.
And Mikal Bridges picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. Second team foul. Miami calls timeout. We've got free t-shirts. You want one? You gotta get live.
A minute 22 left to play in the third quarter of basketball. To the middle. Oh, a two-handed power slam.
Balanced play has given them the lead and also quieted this crowd.
No, it's gone dead silent in this arena. What a fantastic performance here on the road.
Here's Burke. Pass to Reddish. 5 on the clock. Misses the three.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
And it's Whiteside with a big finish.
Assisted.
And that's smart basketball. Maker showing nice awareness there, spotting the open man.
Reddish on the wing. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Here's Burke. And the three-pointer goes.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Yeah, and they aren't just chucking up anything. I mean, they're doing a great job of creating quality looks.
Pass to Maker. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. There's the screen by Whiteside. Inside. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Assist goes
Whiteside's got 8 points in the quarter.
But with a strong understanding of defensive coverages, Whiteside typically makes the right play in pick and rolls.
And here at the end of the third, it's a double-digit ball game. The Warriors on top, up 19. And right after this, we'll bring...
Come on and get loud for the Miami Heat Dancers.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. And so it's Golden State with it. To the inside. Maker. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
He's only getting more energy as the game goes along. An incredible second half.
Pass to Reddish. Here's Prince. And a miss there on the triple.
Oh, they get away with it here, but that's not a shot you should ever be given.
Oh, it's blocked by Washington.
Oh, great instincts there from Washington. Reading the situation and rising up to spike it.
Heat on D. And here we go, the Heat fast break. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Well, look, I mean, great anticipation on one end leads to points on the other.
Oh, that'll make any coach happy. Aggressive defense, then changing ends quickly.
McDermott outside. Takes the three. Sinks the tray.
Now, you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
Yeah, I mean, that's not a guy you can leave alone. Not if you have any hope of closing the gap.
The three-point shooting has been on point here in the second half.
Inside. Stolen. And here we go, the Heat fast break. Here's Burke. Shots blocked.
Out of bounds.
Proving he could be an active defender. Great hustle from Maker to stifle the shooter.
Here's Bridges. Washington outside. And again, Miami with a triple.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
They get it again. To the paint. Maker. An easy two on the layup.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Pass to Reddish. Launches it. Nails it from three. Reddish has got 6 points in the quarter.
It was just a mystery what the defense was doing there. You never want to give him that much space outside the three-point line.
McDermott outside. From deep three-point range. And he can't get that one.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Pass to Burke. No good with the triple. And here are the Warriors now. The lead is 15. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. The NBA has a major presence in Africa now, and you were a big part of making that happen, Grant.
Yeah, no, it's very exciting. And to work with the NBA and strategic investors over on the continent in Africa, it's not just a great investment, but you're also doing the right thing, spreading the game, sharing the game, giving people on the continent the joy that basketball brings to everyone.
And both free throws good for Whiteside.
Whiteside deserves a lot of credit for the career he's had. I mean, it didn't come easy. He had to earn his way up through the G League, playing overseas, and he worked hard to become a solid NBA center.
Here's Reddish. Back to Bridges. Left side, Brown. Here's Clarkson. And he goes in for the dunk.
One of the things Clarkson does best is converting off the dribble drive.
A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the fourth. Hollis Jefferson with the bucket.
After a poor offensive first half, some nice adjustments made by this staff, and their shooting percentage is climbing.
Clarkson, right side. Back to Whiteside. 6 to shoot. And Mikal Bridges picks up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
That's his second personal foul. Second team foul. Warriors substitution.
The ball's knocked loose. And here we go. The Heat fast break. Fires from deep. In close. He hits it.
Straight up effort gets in those points. That's what it's all about on the offensive glass.
Booker with it. And here's Thompson for 3. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker.
3 points.
And the Warriors lead by 18.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
And it's not about running up the score. It's about closing the door on any kind of comeback.
Down low. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
Oh, man, so unselfish. He's doing a great job creating for others and making pinpoint passes.
And they were really able to find the mismatches they wanted and exploit those all night. Great execution from the players and coaching staff for the Warriors.
All their efforts on the boards ended up paying off.
And just 2 tough rebounding teams, but they gave the extra effort and were rewarded for it.
And this will give them their 28th win of the year.
And even though this season series was only 2 games, a sweep is still a sweep.
And the foul on Rondé Hollis Jefferson.
Second personal foul.
That's foul number 2 for him.
Third team foul.
Smooth sailing for Golden State. 22 was their biggest lead. Lillard outside. Fires the 3. Another 3 for Golden State.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
Yeah, I love how they play for one another out there. No signs of selfishness, just a total team effort.
And it's Brown off the drive.
You gotta love how Brown finishes strong, driving fast and hard to the cup for the rim rocking Shazam.
And Booker gets double teamed. Lillard outside. Pass to Thompson. 6 on the shot clock.
Klay Thompson.
Good. And it's Lillard who picks up the assist.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Showing remarkable poise and focus throughout the game, a sustained effort across the board.
Back to Bridges. And so Golden State takes this one, and by a big margin. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, B.A. It was in enemy territory. They controlled the game.
Dudo que ese mundo tú ya lo entiendas. Me tenía que todas las prendas. Ahora pago todos los meses Hacienda. No tenía para entrar de la tienda. Dudo que ese mundo tú ya lo entiendas. Me tenía que todas las prendas. Ahora pago todos los meses Hacienda. Mora no descarga, no necesitará y no pararé. Tiran de...
Coming right up, the Grizzly. You know, Steve, above the... Rim play always is captivating to watch. We should see some of that tonight.
Yes, Kevin. A lot of watch ahead because these guys can fly. I'm glad I'm watching and not trying to slow these guys down.
So the opening lineup for the Heat. Jones is out there with Washington. Then there's Brown. Then it's Bridges. And it's Reddish in at the small forward position. And so it's the Heat hitting on the board first. And here is Poole. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. 6 on the shot clock. Drummond, and it's Drummond with the jam.
The agile feet of Drummond. He's like a dancing bear out there. Nice roll off the pick.
Now Brown. He's making his presence felt offensively with his scoring average up there at almost 13 points a game. Out left to the wing. Washington passes to Brown. Denied by Morant.
Flying around the court, Morant can block shots both on ball and in help.
Fires from deep. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for the Heat. It's a three-point game. Let's send it over to David Aldridge, who caught up with head coach Eric Spoelstra. David?
Well, Kevin, look, he thinks their long-range shooting can make all the difference, not taking anything away from the defense they're going up against. But he did say he'd be surprised if his guys didn't shoot a high percentage from outside. Pretty confident coach, Kevin.
Thanks, David. Always want to get those threes falling consistently.
And if you're wondering if Ja Morant lacks for confidence, well, look no further than his point god moniker. This kid is fearless, and he's hungry. And he plays with that proverbial chip on his shoulder.
Both free throws good from Morant. And, Greg, you talk about the fearlessness for Morant, reminiscent of Allen Iverson, the way he throws his body all around.
I mean, get knocked down, get right back up. At the same time, at 6'3", he can add strength to that frame. I know that's the goal of his as he looks to absorb contact and dish out a little of his own.
Here's Morant following the basket by Jaylen Brown. Drummond sets the screen for Kispert. Poole on the wing. A three-pointer off the mark. The Heat have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Jones kicks to Brown. Jones in the post. Guarded by Poole. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
So I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
And so he hits both. Memphis has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. To the middle. Here's Bridges. Good, and a nice assist from Morant.
This is what I like about Ja Morant. He stays open to all options. Right there finds the open man.
Brown with it. Jones with the screen on Morant. Brown drives in and finished off by Brown.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
That's a big-time move and a big-time finish.
And that one's good, Morant.
They have really found a rhythm here early. 4 for 5 to start this game.
Here's Brown. 6 points for him. Trying to find Jones. He gets it to him. And he can't jam it through. Here's Morant. And it's blocked by Brown.
Andre Drummond.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Now here's Brown. Coming off a stellar performance against Orlando. Going inside. Bridges finds Jones. He trains it as the shot clock ticks down.
I mean, every time down the floor, this is what you're trying to do. Find the right matchup.
That was your business.
Grizzlies leading by 3.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Oh, the power on that throwdown.
As creative as they come, Ja Morant has a style that's specifically his.
And great camera work showing up on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's man, guarded by Morant. Bridges, no one around him. Cans it from downtown.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
Now here's Markkanen. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
They've gotten a lot of high-quality shots in the paint early on. That was clearly part of their game plan coming in.
And also another aspect of their game that's been super so far tonight is how they've been sharing the basketball.
Here's man, and here's Washington outside. And the Heat, another 3.
And that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Now here's Morant. He's covered closely. Shot from free throw range. The shot, no good.
You expect him to make that, especially from that distance.
There's 37 seconds left here in the first quarter. And the wide open shot from Reddish. And there's another one for the Heat.
Getting into a groove. I love watching Cam rise and fire away.
Morant outside. Pass to Maxwell. Six to shoot. There's the drive. And it's Miami with the rebound. And here's Reddish. Bridges for 3. Knocks down the 3-ball. Bridges got his second bucket of the night.
Love the unselfishness. Not only can Cam create for himself, he can also create for others.
A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through 1. Miami ahead. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Heat.
They didn't need any time to warm up from long range today. Their three-point shooting has been terrific in the first half.
And also, it's been a positive to watch that they've attacked the paint offensively as well. It's really been about the balance that they've shown.
On the court for the Heat, they've got Robinson. Bismack Biyombo is out there with Rondé Hollis-Jefferson. Then it's Luke Kennard. And it's man in at the point guard. Driving inside. And he uses the glass on the layup. Man's got the lead up to 6 now for the Heat.
Allowing any room to operate, you know he's going to be aggressive.
Now the pass to Arte. And a miss there on the triple.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Man passes to Robinson. And again, Miami with the triple.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Pass to Kispert. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Lyles inside, working on Biyombo. He can't hit that time. The Heat leading by 9. Passes it to Man. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. And Greg, you made your money on the defensive end. What was the toughest kind of player to defend? A one-on-one guy or a constant movement type of player?
I've always will say that it's harder to guard movement. You know, as a defender, you drill a lot about guarding the basketball. But when a guy is great without it, man, that is the hardest job you can have defensively.
Andre Drummond's checked in for Memphis. Inside. Misses off the left iron. Miami's gotten off 4 shots from three-point range tonight and buried every one of them. Man passes to Hollis Jefferson. Buries it from three-point range. Hollis Jefferson's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
And so it's Memphis with it. Still looking for their first basket since the first quarter. And Miami making a change here. And Drummond kicks to Kispert. Drummond with it. Hollis Jefferson's there. The three from Poole. Doesn't go that time. Now the Heat take it the other way.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Robinson for three. The Grizzlies pull it in.
If you look at the leaders in rebounding, it's almost a sure thing that Drummond's name is going to be near the top of that list. That's the kind of impact on the boards he's made over his career.
Ja Morant, he's checked in for Jordan Poole. And Greg, when it comes to players who've led the league in rebounding, very few have done it as many times as Drummond.
And of the guys that have done it more than twice, like Andre, I've got some good news for him. Every one of them is either in the Hall of Fame or soon will be.
Shot clock at 5. Prince finds Hollis Jefferson. Morant with some nice D. The Grizzlies trail by 11. There's the lob to Bridges. And stolen by Prince. And Burke has it in the corner. Miami needs to get a shot off. From deep, Prince. Andre Drummond grabs the miss. Drummond's got 4 rebounds in this game. Kispert, the pass to Arte. This one for 3. Offensive rebound. And Drummond is right there. Drummond's got it back down to within single digits for Memphis.
Multi-time NBA rebound leader. Might want to think about putting a body on Drummond.
Burke, the pass to Hollis Jefferson. And it's sent back by Drummond. Here's Duarte. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Pass to Drummond. Here's Bridges. Now Kispert. Drills it from outside.
How can you leave this guy that wide open? Please. That's terrible.
The Heat leading by 6. 1:19 left in the first half of the game. The pass to Kennard. That one falls coming off Burke's feet. Kennard's got his first 3 points of the game.
A fierce competitor. Kennard fires back with a 3 of his own.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies.
All right, look who's coming up to the court. Come on.
Both teams deciding to change it up.
All right, fans, that is your Grizz Bears team. Make some
1:06 left to play here in the half. Morant drives in. That's good, and it's his 4th basket of the game. He's a strong 4 for 6.
Now you see him, now you don't. There's only a few players that are faster with the ball than Ja Morant.
Brown with it. He's got 6. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. A different look for Miami. Luke Kennard comes in for Bridges, and it's Burke in for Brown. And Miami calls their first time out of the game.
All right, look who's coming up in first. Come on and get down for your Grizzlies. Give them a hand, fans.
There's 42 seconds left now here in the second. Here's Morant. That's another one for him. His fifth in just 7 shots.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Here's Mann. He's guarded by Maxwell. Here's Jones. Morant with the steal. And here we go. Fast break, and Morant's got it. And there's the foul. It's on Jaylen Brown. That's his first foul.
13 foul.
$19 seconds left in the first half. Now here's Morant. Defense is right there. And there's the drive. Chalk up 2 there.
And the work ethic of Morant. Fantastic at keeping his focus on the task at hand.
The Grizzlies have been good at the line so far, 5 of 5.
And team free throw numbers really about as good as you could ask for. Around 80% on the season.
Jones with the screen on Maxwell. Brown inside the line. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. It's the Heat, up 2. And now we'll send it over. All right, Dave, thank you. And time now.
We have to love the second unit. I mean, the effort they displayed, they're doing much more than giving the starters a break. We're seeing real... And
let's take a moment now to... And that'll do it for the halftime show. Shaq, what grade do you give our show?
Earning.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
He's been very effective on the move, forcing the action, getting to his spots, and finishing plays.
They've got Drummond. Jordan Poole is out there with Morant. Then there's Kispert, and it's Bridges in at the 4 slot. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Jones with the screen on Morant. Brown wide open. He fires. Drains the three-pointer. Brown's got it going here in the start of the second half. The first points in the third quarter for the Heat. Now here's Morant. He's got 16, and he stays with it. Now here's Kispert. D right on him. Bridges for 3. And Corey Kispert is going to pick up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Here's Mann. And for those of you turning in, we're about a minute into the second half. Brown outside. And again, Miami with the triple.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
And so Morant will bring it up for the Grizzlies. Pass to Poole. There's the triple. A rebound by Washington.
Trying to get his man back for the last 3. It helps to not make this personal.
There's a screen by Washington. A kick out to Brown. And again, Miami with the triple.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Morant surveying the D. They need this. Got it. Number 7 on the night. 7 for 11 from the floor.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Jones with the screen on Morant. Here he goes. Man passes to Brown. Good ball movement here by Miami. Now the feed to Jones. Oh, and the dunk by Jones.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Now here's Morant. Guarded close. Offensive rebound. And it's Drummond missing. And here are the Heat now. Big run right now going for him, 11-2. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Over in the corner, Reddish. And again, Miami with the triple.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Morant passes to Kispert. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Reddish, and Reddish with the slam.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
This has been an impressive performance tonight. Even with a big lead, they've maintained their focus.
Here's Morant. He's got 18. Outside, Markkanen. Here's Maxwell. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
And the D getting outwork there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
For some reason, blocking out has become a lost art, and that's the result you'll get.
Cuts off the pass. And now here's Markkanen, the fast break chance. Passes it to Maxwell. Outside, Markkanen. Maxwell kicks to Markkanen. His three-pointers off the mark.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Here's Burke. Drives to the hoop. Lays it up and banks it in. Burke's got his first basket.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
What it was, they are getting better shots, which has gotten them into a rhythm, and they're knocking down everything.
Here's Brown. That one falls coming off Burke's feet. Brown's got 11 here in this quarter alone.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Pass to Orte. The three. The shot misses. On offense, here are the Heat. They're on a 20-4 run. Driving the lane. And here's Brown outside. And again, Miami with the triple.
Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
And the pass to Orte. High post try. And off the left side of the rim. And swirls in for it.
Talented, driven. He puts constant pressure on your defense.
He takes it in. And here is Burke. Shot clock at 6. To the inside. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Grizzlies making a switch here. Owens is checked in. The Heat making a switch here.
For your Grizzlies.
And the Heat call time here.
Call for the Heat. Who wants a t-shirt? Make some noise. Hey, your Grizzlies.
And that one misses.
Watching Cam Reddish, I see all-star level potential. It's going to be interesting to track his development because he's still establishing his identity.
Pass to Duarte. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got 3 assists tonight.
How can you leave this guy that wide open? Please, that's terrible.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. In the corner, Kennard with it. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own. Kennard's got 6 points. Morant outside. From 11 feet away, here's Maxwell. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. Puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. And for Miami, look at who they've got out there. Reddish out there with Prince. Then it's Rondé Hollis-Jefferson. Then it's Luke Kennard. And it's man in at the point. Reddish with the ball. He's against Mullins. 3-pointer. The shot will not fall. And the Grizzlies going the other way now. Over to the wing. Pass to Kispert. He kicks it to Bridges. And Steve, when you look at your 2003 Spurs championship team, it's not considered a super team, but that roster was stacked for sure.
Kevin, it was stacked with players understanding their roles and starring in their roles. There was just a lot of talent from top to bottom. We pushed each other to be better every day.
The Grizzlies making a switch here. Drummond's checked in. And Miami with a change here too. Robinson's checked in. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Here's Drummond. Hollis-Jefferson with the rebound. The Heat leading by 21. Here's Kennard. With the drive. That one falls.
With good size for a 2-guard, Luke Kennard can finish in the paint.
And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for Memphis. Lobbed up there for Drummond. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
So gifted. Drummond soars through the air, then explodes on the finish.
There's a screen by Robinson. Kicks it out to Prince. Good on the 3-point shot. Prince has got himself on the board with 3 there.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
The Lounge and fans get a free t-shirt. Let's see it, fans. Hey, your Grizzlies.
John Morant, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. And a new group getting ready for Miami. Damian Jones is checked in for Hollis-Jefferson. P.J. Washington comes in for Taurean Prince. Bridges, he's checked in for Glenn Robinson III. And it's Brown in for Luke Kennard. Here's Drummond. Miami grabs the miss. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Takes it inside. Man passes to Jones. Good ball movement here by Miami. And again, Miami with the triple.
And the skills of Brown. Not just a super athlete, but a tremendous floor general as well.
Here's Morant.
And coming out of high school, John Morant said he was a no-star recruit. One reason he may have been overlooked was his small-town upbringing, growing up in Dalzell, South Carolina.
Trey Lyles checked in for Kispert.
You know, in most NBA drafts, John Morant would have gone #1 overall, but not in a draft with Zion, at least not at the time.
Screen by Jones. And he drives in. There's Brown with the three, and the Heat another three. And even though he played on an AAU team with Zion Williamson, you know, scouts, Greg, were looking right past John Morant.
And didn't get a lot of offers at first. After 2 years at Murray State, he joined Steph Curry and Damian Lillard as another star point guard out of a mid-major program. And to this day, he carries that underdog chip on his shoulders.
Driving in, three-pointer, drills the three-pointer. Brown's got 26 points.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
Morant kicks to Poole. Lyles a screen on Brown. Poole the pass to Lyles. Now here's Bridges. He's covered by Washington. Bridges shot good.
Adept at maintaining his balance on the way up. Bridges, a strong player who can play through contact.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Here's Mann, defended by Drummond. For three, Bridges, and the Heat another three.
Heavy incoming from beyond the arc, a key part of their initiative this entire fourth quarter.
Interesting approach coming down the stretch, looking to rack up points in chunks. His team hasn't picked up the slack, but he's doing everything he can do to win this game for them.
Brown with a screen on Morant. In the corner, it's Bridges. And the Heat another three.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
You know why? Success breeds confidence, and he's certainly been successful from there time and time again.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for Miami.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
So looking at the season total, this will be their 17th win.
Really, they had their number this season. 2 wins, a home win, and an away win.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Jaylen Brown.
Throughout the night, he was their catalyst at the offensive end. Play after play was run through him with great success.
Bridges for three. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
It's called killer instinct. It's one thing to be close at the end. It's another to finish.
Here's Mann. Over in the corner, Brown. Off target with his three. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. Morant outside. Jacks up a three. Sinks the triple.
I think consistency from three is in Morant's future. On that shot, he was well balanced and focused.
There's a screen by Washington. For three, Bridges off the mark. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient